What if I told you that right now, somewhere in your city, a mechanic is showing a customer a broken part that's actually perfectly fine, or that they're recommending a $1,200 repair that could be fixed with a $3 part from the auto parts store? The truth is, while most mechanics are honest professionals trying to make an honest living, there are predatory shops out there that have turned customer ignorance into a gold mine. And unfortunately, car enthusiasts aren't immune. I've seen people get scammed simply because they trusted the wrong shop or didn't know what red flags to watch for. Today, I'm going to expose the 10 most common mechanic scams that are costing drivers thousands of dollars every single day. Some of these are so subtle that even experienced car owners fall for them, while others are so brazen it's shocking they still work. Let's get into the dark side of the automotive repair industry. Scam #10, the phantom oil leak. This scam is as old as the automotive industry itself, but it's still incredibly effective. Here's how it works. You bring your car in for a routine oil change, and suddenly the technician discovers a major oil leak that needs immediate attention. They'll show you oil spots under your car and claim your engine is about to seize if you don't fix it immediately. What they don't tell you is that they just dripped fresh oil under your car while it was on the lift. The real giveaway? Fresh oil leaks are typically black or dark brown and sticky. Fresh motor oil is amber-colored and flows easily. If someone shows you a leak that looks suspiciously clean and light-colored, you're probably looking at intentionally spilled oil. Pro tip: before you take your car in for service, check your driveway or parking spot for existing oil stains. Take a photo with your phone. If there's no oil leak when you arrive, there shouldn't be one when you leave. Scam #9. The bait and switch oil change. Quick lube shops love this one. They advertise a $19.99 oil change special, but once they get your car on the lift, suddenly you need the premium oil change package for $79.99 because your car requires synthetic oil. Here's the reality. While many modern cars do benefit from synthetic oil, most can run perfectly fine on conventional oil if you change it regularly. The key word in their sales pitch is requires. Very few cars actually require synthetic oil, and those that do usually have it clearly stated in the owner's manual. Before you agree to any upgrades, ask to see where in your owner's manual it states that synthetic oil is required. If they can't show you, stick with the advertised price or take your business elsewhere. Scam #8, the cabin air filter hustle. This is probably the most common upsell in the industry, and it preys on people's concern about air quality. The technician will show you a dirty cabin air filter and claim it's affecting your health and your car's performance. While cabin air filters do need replacement, they rarely cost the $1.40-80 that shops charge. The same filter typically costs $10.15 at an auto parts store and takes about 30 seconds to replace, literally just sliding it out of a housing and sliding the new one in. The dirty filter they show you might not even be from your car. Some unscrupulous shops keep genuinely filthy filters around just to show customers. Ask them to show you where the filter came from in your specific vehicle, and if possible, watch them remove it. Scam #7, the brake scare tactic. Nothing gets a customer to open their wallet faster than fear for their safety, and dishonest mechanics know this. They'll claim your brake pads are metal on metal and your rotors are completely shot, showing you brake components that may not even be from your car. Real brake problems develop gradually and give you warning signs. Squealing when you first apply the brakes, that's the wear indicator. Grinding sounds, or a pulsing feeling in the brake pedal. If your brakes were truly dangerous, you would have noticed symptoms while driving. Always ask to see the brake components they're claiming are worn out, and ask them to show you where they came from on your car. A legitimate mechanic will be happy to educate you about your brakes. A scammer will try to rush you into a decision. Scam #6, the transmission fluid. Flush fallacy. This scam targets older vehicles with high mileage. The shop will claim your transmission fluid is burnt or contaminated and needs to be flushed immediately to prevent transmission failure. Here's the dirty secret. If your transmission fluid is genuinely burnt and black, a fluid change probably won't help. And a high-pressure flush might actually cause more problems by dislodging debris that was helping worn seals function. For most vehicles, simple transmission fluid changes every 30,000. 60,000 miles are sufficient. High-pressure flushes are rarely necessary and can be harmful to older transmissions. If your transmission is working fine, be very suspicious of anyone pushing an expensive flush service. Scam #5, the cooling system. Catastrophe. This scam typically happens during routine maintenance when the technician claims your coolant is acidic and will destroy your engine if not flushed immediately. They might even show you a test strip that's changed colors to prove the coolant is contaminated. The reality is that coolant does become acidic over time, but it's a gradual process that happens over years, not days. Most modern coolants are designed to last 100,000 plus miles or 5+ years. If your car isn't overheating and the coolant level is adequate, you probably don't need an expensive flush. A simple coolant change every 4-5 years is usually sufficient for most vehicles. Don't let fear tactics push you into expensive services your car doesn't need. Scam #4, the premium fuel system cleaning. Fuel system cleaning services are heavily promoted because they have huge profit margins. The chemicals cost maybe $5, but shops charge $150-300 for the service. The pitch usually involves claims that your fuel injectors are clogged and your engine is losing power and fuel economy. They might show you a dirty throttle body or intake manifold to prove your fuel system needs cleaning. The truth is that modern gasoline already contains detergents that keep fuel systems clean. Unless you're experiencing specific symptoms like rough idling, hesitation, or poor fuel economy, expensive fuel system cleanings are usually unnecessary. If you're concerned about fuel system cleanliness, a $10 bottle of fuel system cleaner from the parts store will provide the same benefit as a $200 shop service. Scam #3, the Serpentine belt switch. This is a clever scam because Serpentine belts do wear out and need replacement. The dishonest mechanic will show you a cracked, frayed belt and claim it's from your car and needs immediate replacement. The problem? The belt they're showing you isn't from your car. It's a deliberately damaged belt they keep around as a prop. Meanwhile, your actual belt is perfectly fine. Always ask to see where the belt came from on your engine, and if possible, inspect your belts yourself before taking your car in for service. Serpentine belts are usually visible when you pop the hood, and you can check for obvious cracking or fraying. Scam #2, the spark plug swindle. Modern spark plugs can last 100,000 plus miles, but some shops will claim yours need replacement after 30,000 miles. They'll show you fouled or worn plugs and claim they're causing misfires and poor fuel economy. The plugs they show you might be genuinely worn out, but they're not from your car. They keep old, damaged plugs around as props, while your actual plugs are perfectly fine. Check your owner's manual for the recommended spark plug replacement interval. If the shop is recommending replacement significantly earlier than the manufacturer's recommendation, get a second opinion. Scam #1, the engine air filter. Extortion. Taking the top spot is the engine air filter scam. It's simple, effective, and incredibly profitable. The technician will show you a dirty air filter and claim it's choking your engine, reducing power and fuel economy. Here's what they don't tell you. That dirty filter probably isn't from your car. Engine air filters cost $10-20 at any parts store and take about 30 seconds to replace, just lifting it out of a plastic housing. The filter they show you might be genuinely filthy, but it's likely a prop they keep around to upsell unsuspecting customers. Your actual filter might be perfectly clean. Before agreeing to any air filter replacement, ask to see your actual air filter housing and watch them remove your filter. An honest mechanic will be happy to show you. A scammer will try to distract you or rush you into a decision. By understanding these common scams, you're not just protecting your wallet. You're also supporting honest mechanics by taking your business away from the shops that rely on deception and fear tactics. Don't forget to subscribe if this kind of consumer protection content is helpful, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos where we help you navigate the sometimes tricky world of car ownership.